Christy Noam said boobs in video game is bad. Here's what we got to do, okay? Here's what we got to do. Chatters, we got to make these guys think that Donald Trump wants to take away titties in video games, okay? Guys, I have it on good authority. You know which nation in the Middle East fucking hates big tits, big, ginormous, bulbous, rotund tits in video games? Israel. That's right. Israel wants to use its nuclear arsenal to nuke titties in video games. You know which country wants bulbous, rotund, awoogas? Iran. The Islamic Republic of Iran. That's right. They love big, juicy tits. And you know who hates those big, juicy tits? Israel. Get after it, okay? Get in there.
Melissa Mercante thought it was going to be a good idea to go on David Jaffe's live stream and proceed to talk for hours on end about anything but the lawsuit, except for while they're
anything about it. First off, if you're in a lawsuit, you're generally not supposed to talk about it. So like, I don't really understand what he's upset about in terms of that. But how did that clip of her saying that she used to cam matter? Man, this is...
That one chatter from early on, how this is not just like an unimpactful difference in opinion, because these guys don't fucking behave like it's just a simple disagreement. I have disagreements with people all the time. And, you know, once the disagreement is over, I make a decision to never think about it again or deal with it at a later date. But this is not the appropriate way to deal with anything. Okay? That's it.
Any of this is related to ethics in games journalism. To quote his own words, man, I wonder where he heard that one. Because I actually like to do my research here, I started to check out the rest of these videos and do a little fact checking of my own here. First one, this is a lie, a completely unverifiable conspiratorial take that was never even close to true. Second one, also a lie and falsely framed. He made a shitty tweet on an article she posted and then she clapped back. 3, also a lie. Remember that clip before?
What I did, because I did briefly do cam work, just like digitally stripping.
A, camming is not prostitution. And B, he made that claim before she said this in this clip. What the fuck? 4, different guy, but this video is basically just like a summary of all of the hot.
Yeah, that is a Destiny Dick Rider who also, right? That's the Destiny Dick Rider, right? Who fucking is basically a part of this like weird universe where these guys will just like run around and basically rehash shit that they see on Reddit. They'll just slap together like Reddit comments and make a YouTube video off of it. And the very people that write those Reddit comments will then go and watch those videos, which I don't understand. It's like you wrote the comments, you read it on your own. Why the fuck are you going back to watch a video summarizing said Reddit comments? Very strange. Former, he ran away after the revenge porn allegations came out. I'm sure he'll fucking find his way back into the orbit. Basically, ditch the hate if you want to enjoy boobies. It's not women stopping the gamers from enjoying boobies. Yeah, I enjoy boobs. I enjoy boobies all the time. I don't fucking understand what this like anger and resentment is, where this comes from as far as like video game boobies are getting smaller. Oh, hello. What happened? Was she being wild? My dad went and bought a dog perfume. Like that's like good for dogs. Okay. Sex work is not real work. It's just not real work. It's not. How is sex work productive? I don't know. It makes me feel good when I consume it. If you think Hollywood movies and acting is not real work, then that's fine. That's like in a similar vein, I guess. But I think the reason why you consider sex work to be not real work is because sex is involved in it and it's icky and you know? Anyway, yeah, no, my dad tries to spray dog perfume on Kaya and she runs away. And she literally fucking ran away from him and came back to her place. Anyway, let's get back to this.
Talking points around her that are just incorrect, so like useless. In this one, the framing of this title is very, very funny because he is trying to move to have the case dismissed. This is literally nothing he's trying to frame against her somehow. It's pure bait. 6, this is just empty commentary on her lamenting the downfall of legacy media and replacing it with shitty blogs, like the one he's on. This one is about Destiny tweeting about Alyssa being down bad for Hasan.
Dude, this is another thing that I've noticed is like a very common meta amongst my stalkers and my haters is constantly undermining women by, I think, projecting as well, because there is definitely like a weird sexual pathology associated with the way they stalk my ass. So they just kind of project that own sexual desires upon other people and will instantly undermine female journalists, regardless of whatever sector they're covering. Ethan has been doing this to Cat and Barge and obviously Taylor Lorenz. And I guess Destiny did this to Alyssa Mercante. And it's so fucking strange. Like I've heard people refer to the 3 people that Ethan is suing as like my harem. Again, fucking insane. Like an insane thing to state. Like it's just, I don't know. I don't know why I do know why they do that, because they're gross, but still very strange. Additionally strange if they don't actually, if they're women especially. Like, how the fuck are you a female fan of any of these people and you go, oh yeah, that's right, this is a harem?
But like, who isn't? Also, how is this news? How is any of this article worthy? Why does he keep doing this? Like, this is so weird. Like I don't know what's going on here. Anybody who's watching this, fellas, if you're watching this, please, what am I missing? What are you seeing that I'm not? Please tell me why you and so many others seem to hate.
I disagree, but I'm afraid to say why as your Mazel Permabami. Do you think that journalists offer me favorable coverage because they agree with what I'm saying, or do you think it's because they want to fuck me? Because there are far more male journalists who are straight men, married men, as a matter of fact, that have written extensively about me, and I don't hear anybody chirping about them. As a matter of fact, when they write, they'll the attitude is, oh, Hasan paid for this article. When it's a female journalist that writes about me, then it's like, oh, this person wants to fuck him.
This person because I'm just not seeing it. Like, what am I missing? The only thing I'm seeing here is a bunch of losers continually injecting themselves into nothing that has to do with them, lying about something, or both. Ethics in games journalism. Also, this guy keeps a very normal list of gaming journalists he thinks are bad on his website, and conveniently, most of them are women.
You're a fucking insane psycho. Quickly explain what you mean by that. You like Trump or nah? Do you like Trump? I do. I just want to know your thoughts on him. Yo, big man, you like Trump? Dog, what do you mean? I guess I am fucking an insane psycho, baby. insanely psychotic for Trump. Patriot down, brother. Hate to see patriot on patriot violence such as this. Really fucked up. Gang, you dumb as fuck. What? Yeah, that's right. I bet I fucking broke your worldview right now, right, pussy? Yeah. Don't call me big man. There's only big man. God, also known as Donald J. Trump. Bitch. What the fuck happened?
people of color, LGBT, or Jewish. Ethics in games journalism. Okay, that was a lot. I apologize for all that. Just to lighten the mood, here's a clip of me getting murdered in Repo.
Oh, baby.
Hello. Fun new term. Oh boy, so exciting. First off, what you saw when I searched YouTube and Google is an example of a data void. Unfortunately, it's not nearly as cool as the name suggests, and actually quite terrible. There are a handful of different ways that these work, but this instance is when people create new terms or build strategically optimized information ecosystems around them before those terms become mainstream and open to more credible sources, if ever. In this instance, what that means is if people like this decide to abuse SEO and search terms around her name. We actually got some of her work, whatever, that's fine. Let's see, second page, almost all spam links from weird sites and blogs. Sure. Okay, you know what, fine. Enough of this, let's actually check out a video, shall we?
What's going on, guys?
Okay, I figured it out. Yeah, remember when, dude, the anarcho-communist is right. I heard
They can fill this data void that doesn't have anything in it with whatever they want. So new people who search for her name will only find one-sided spam like this. Funny how the both sides crowd always seems to be pretty quiet with things like this, Like, let's be real here. How is a newly birthed gamer supposed to break through this wall of information, And then when there's actually the rare legitimate example of counter arguments, oops, just kidding, it's Kotaku. And also games journalism as a whole is bad, and also the people.
I think the inflection point being that like that Alyssa wrote a article correcting the record about Sweet Baby Inc.'s involvement in these video games, which is of course directly at odds with the fake propaganda bullshit that a lot of these dummies were presenting to their slop hungry audiences, is kind of funny because like they've been punishing her for writing the truth. Okay, because God forbid any number of these soy incredibly sensitive thin-skinned fucking losers ever recognize that they might have been a little wrong, maybe they got a little ahead of themselves or anything like that. Nope. They were like, oh, we're wrong? Well, guess what? We are going to make your life a fucking nightmare in perpetuity.
People who are writing these arguments are bad and are liars and are activists and bad. Can't trust them. No, sir. I'll believe a source that you show me, but only if it's one that I like.
Like, oh, read the article. Why? It's like so dishonest.
That's how this hate machine works. It's how Gamergate worked. It's how the Sweet Baby Inc. thing worked. It's how our Asmongold worked. It's how the Alyssa thing is working right now. I want to reiterate again. Most people don't know all of this because they're normal. Most people just want to be all happy-go-lucky and play their little games because politics is bad, remember? But most people also realize it's real hard to do that because the world is kind of on fire right now. And so
the leaders of the new Gamergate 2.0 or whatever, the same ones cheering on the lawsuits, by the way. No, I know. It's sad, dude. The very same motivation that causes people to take time out of their fucking daily lives to find a new victim to harass online so they can feel a little bit powerful about their own ultimately utterly powerless position in society is the exact same reason why they entertain that kind of shit. Okay? think about it this way. You have relatives. You have friends, loved ones, family members that have careers. Okay. Do you think they know who Alyssa Mercante is? Have you ever met a well-adjusted individual who's like, man, that one female journalist from fucking Kotaku, I hate that lady. I was going to say lass. I hate her. I hate her so much. I have so much hate in my heart. Do you know a single well-adjusted person that's like, yo, I watched this. I was going to say Sheila. Like, have you ever met a well-adjusted friend or a well-adjusted individual that's like, you know, I'm really following the latest and greatest of